Rule of thirds is the thing I was thinking of 2 minutes ago. I just remembered.
Right.
Mm.
It's weird not to be wearing headphones.
All right.
All right, we are live.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Minecraft Steve. Back again with this Among Us Let's Plays.
How's it going, chat?
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
And smash that notification bell. Is here. Can you hear me rolling?
A little bit.
Yeah, but it's not too loud. It's just satisfying
You
clacks.
said too loud?
No.
No, it's not too loud.
Yeah,
It's just some
not
satisfying
as
clacks.
Nice. Okay.
Don't need that.
All right.
Do need this. Alright.
All right. Are
Max,
we all
why
ready?
is this song familiar?
It's playing Critical Role a lot.
Okay. That answers that.
As far as if we're ready, I mean,
I'm always ready.
probably.
We all had a chance to calm down from last week.
I've done
Yeah.
so much preparation, as you saw. In fact, I have a meta question about that.
Oh,
Since it's
yeah.
just Druidcraft, am I gonna need to even roll to make these things? 'Cause it's technically part of my cantrip.
For are you talking about for the skull?
For the Return to Senders,
Sender?
yeah. Because it's just various forms of
Yeah. So
Druidcraft to make it. I mean, if you
Right.
want me to like
It'll
tinker, I'll
be,
do it. But
yeah, technically it'll be a joint effort between you and Castle.
to like
to
properly
get
weight it and everything.
The width exactly to get the width in the mouth just right,
The proper piece
and the weight.
and the weighting. Okay, cool. That works for me. Oh,
Yeah.
we're losing you.
There goes Josh.
Josh, hello.
This is another Critical Role one.
Brum, 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 brum. Yeah, this one's great.
You guys, So-
Josh, we're losing you still.
you guys can hear me. Hold on. Everything's just being extra slow tonight. Can you guys hear me okay?
I can see ya.
Anyone
Freeze
there?
frame. No, it's just a freeze frame. Record scratch. Yep,
hear
that's
me?
me.
Slightly.
Yep, we're hearing you now.
Barely. Someone
Cutting out still,
downloading
though.
something on your Wi-Fi, man? Actually, come on.
Hold on a second.
This might be in my mind one of the most iconic Critical Role songs. Because they've been using this one since like the beginning of the first campaign. Bandit's playing Devil Daggers. Preposterous. Who could have anticipated this turn of events? Do you feel at all disappointed that he has that brand new, like higher powered PC and he doesn't use it to play any like HD games?
Who?
It's just Ben. He
Oh.
just plays Devil Daggers still.
He played Subnautica
Okay, fair.
on it,
Fair.
I think.
Fair.
Maybe? I
No,
don't
no,
know.
Subnautica was before even.
Yeah, no, he played it on his crappy
He hasn't
computer.
played any new games on his
No,
new
he
computer.
hasn't. I'm sure he will, eventually.
Eventually, yeah. I got him to say maybe to Dark Souls, so we'll see what happens to that. I'd love to watch him play Dark Souls. Although his volume is gonna have to go way down. Should I Laura Bailey my dice? Let's see what happens.
Hello, Josh.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
I sure hope that's better. Okay. Please someone talk so I can hear.
Yeah. Oh, up. Yep.
Hello.
Words and words and words.
Okay, cool.
So you can hear us.
You're coming
Yes,
through loud and
now
clear
we can,
too.
now I can. Okay, sorry about that. I'm still trying to figure out this. So, I'm in the back room,
Happens.
and instead of shipping a wire all the way back here to plug in, I got a wireless Wi-Fi adapter,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently
They're
it was
hit
in
and miss.
it was in a spot that was being blocked. I don't know. But why don't we get started then? Since we've already been waiting here for a bit. So, last time we left off, you guys had infiltrated some sort of a cult, stopped whatever summoning or whatever arcane ritual was being performed, captured a lord who was part of the cult, found these flyers implicating your party as helpers to the Spoken One. You then decided to split up, half going to the Solar Brands to take care of that side of the job, the other half going to see Trask to get some aid and some help in whatever is coming. The group going to see the Solar Brands had a very uneventful trip.
It's very nice and peaceful.
Talked with a Phoenix. asked the little girl to, or the 9-year-old daughter, to testify against her
Testify in
father.
court. Mhm.
And then just sat and chatted with the Solarbrands for a while. Meantime, Charles and Wrath went to confront Trask and asked for help, unknowing that Trask had already received a letter from the Spoken One saying that Julius had been captured. And then, being overly tired and under a lot of stress and grief, Trask had a brief moment of untrusting of the party, thinking that he had put 2 and 2 together and that this had been just an elaborate ruse brought forth. Charles managed to talk him down, bring him back to reality, and then was promptly arrested for the murder of a bandit a courier of sorts who had
Well deserved. Well deserved.
who had come to give payment to the Sentinels from their lord and master. After being dragged across the city to keep Drasco and put in an interrogation room, you then found out that you weren't ever really in that much trouble, but Captain Riverstone had to bring a show of force for her men. Conversations were had. A dead lieutenant walked into the room. Not dead.
Once dead.
Hold
Once
strong,
dead.
hold
Yeah, you're right.
strong,
The once
hold
dead
strong,
lieutenant
hold
walked
strong.
into the room. And plans were then brought forth to leave ASAP with the army to go and create and make a preemptive strike against the Spoken One and his bandit army. Charles and Wrath, as you are sitting in this room, the other 3 people in Captain Riverstone, Trask, and Lieutenant Holdstrong are talking lowly about plans and about things of that nature. And at that point, what would you guys like to do?
I'm not here, so I can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
This is between you two.
Are we on Charles and Wrath?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
What was that?
So Charles and Wrath, you guys are sitting in an interrogation room, but mainly just.
I'm gonna reload. I can't hear Josh.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
I can
so
hear Josh.
Yeah, he probably just needs to reset.
That explains a lot, though, because you guys are like answering
Quietly.
things.
Oh,
I haven't
you
been
just missed
hearing
the
anything
whole.
this whole
Yeah,
time.
no,
You
we
missed
didn't.
the entire recap.
You missed the
man.
entire recap, man. That's what
Why
Josh
don't
just
you
said.
here tell him to?
That's okay.
to
I watched the
retread.
last one, so I shouldn't need
Okay,
it.
good. Ba-ding. Also, Michael, are you here? Your video and audio is both gone.
All right, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to see.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
I'm here. I'm just listening and enjoying. I'm
Okay.
waiting patiently for Wrath to have his mind blown.
Kyle, can you hear Josh now? Or Josh, can you talk?
Can you hear me now? Everything good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Charles, kind of while talking to everyone, at some point he kind of says, it would be best if we had the whole group here to discuss what we were doing. Wrath, would you mind getting them from the solar bands?
Sure, yeah, I'll run. And I run.
All
Wrath, you run outside, and immediately you get a general sense of a lot of people up and about, and a little bit of panic. You see some people running by, and they're kind of glancing about, trying to get through the streets without being noticed, or without being stopped or whatnot. And as you run through these streets, you see off your peripheries, you see groups of people. One person's standing up on a box of some sort and shouting something to a crowd, and they're all chanting back and shouting. You pass between some more buildings, and you see actually just maybe 20 feet ahead of you a group of people, just normal people, it looks like, but one of them is about to throw a chair through a window of sort. It looks like a general goods store.
The looting has begun.
And it looks like there is a bit of looting going on. Do you want to do anything as you run, or just keep going?
I'm just gonna keep going, run some people over if I have to.
Okay, make an athletics check for me then, if you will.
23.
23 is definitely good enough to run quite a few people over. You're rushing by,
Yes!
and you see this guy about to throw this big, heavy wooden chair into this window, and you just go over and shoulder check him. Drops the chair and just kind of flops onto the ground. You then rush by, and one of his buddies turns, "Hey, what the?" And you just clothesline him. And then you just sprint off. You see a couple of more groups of looters, trying to get into like residential houses to loot whatever's inside there. And as you're running by, at one point you like lift your foot out as you run by and just kick this guy straight in the side. As he doubles over and falls, his buddy turns around. "What was that for?" And you just keep running. There is a lot going on right now in the city, and things are getting a little weirder than normal for you in a big city like this. You turn the corner at one point, and you finally see the Solarbrand Guild hall. The lights of the inside are shining out the windows, and it seems relatively untouched, but you do hear inside lots of chatter, lots of people talking, and some yelling, and a couple of people like singing almost. It's a weird contradiction to the chaos outside and the chaos inside. And as you kind of burst into the door, you actually see Donko and Castle chatting with a couple of people over on a table. You see the familiar interior, kind of a smaller tavernish area. Most of the tables are kind of full up with just various people. What would you like to do?
Do I spot Dunko yet and Castle?
Yeah. Donko
Cool.
and Castle are off chatting with Volath and Dira, the two members of the Solar Brand Guild you guys had talked to previously.
So as soon as I kind of blast in the doors, it's gonna be a little bit weird. There's a giant bugbear that just flew in the doors, probably made a little ruckus, and I'm just gonna yell.
Several heads start turning towards you.
I'm just gonna yell, Donko Castle. I think we're gonna go kill the spoken one. Let's go.
And that's when I took his head clean up. What? Oh, it seems our compatriots have arrived. Castle. Looks like it's time for us to get moving.
Good to me.
Oh,
As we
I
approach,
deuce
well,
off as I walk towards Rat.
So what's the situation? What happened on your side of things?
So it's confusing. Charles shot some guy in the face, and
Oh,
I don't want to explain. It's kind of difficult to explain. Let's just go.
well, the first part was the part that interests me. Let's go wreck this fool.
And then I'll just kind of head out and hope they follow.
In full sprint, I hope. I couldn't possibly keep up with him. I go into a light
Just an
jog.
instantaneous
You could
sprint.
turn into an animal and probably outpace him.
Do I have?
Okay.
Yeah, I have some wild shapes up. I could. Donko wouldn't think of that though.
I think it's fair you wouldn't.
Yeah.
As you kind of gather yourselves together there in the Solar Brand Guild Hall, a gentleman kind of bursts through the back doors and rushes over to Volath and Dira. And let me grab my notes here. Before Volath can even say anything about what's going or asking what's going on, the man kind of just bursts out. Looters have released the catch. Volath, Dira, everything is loose. Everything goes dead silent.
Oh.
And Volath then stands up and starts shouting orders to the rest of the guild, sending different people to different parts of the city. And everyone just in uniform stands up, arms themselves, and rushes out the door. Volath then looks at you three. Are you busy right now? We might need a little bit of help.
I don't know. From the sounds of things, we're rushing too.
Really, I'm just planning, in all honesty.
In my thoughts, I think we'll meet up with our team, and when we'll head back here if we have the time.
Okay. Well, I guess we can figure it out. Someone. Okay. And Dira kind of pipes up. Calm down. It's okay. Release and catch means that all of the monsters we have stored in the back, in cages and their different confines, have just been completely released.
Oh, that's not ideal.
Into the city. We have most of our guild out looking for them in a lot of the different areas. If you happen to run through the Penta Market and find anything, could you please? I hate to tell you to kill it, but if it's threatening or if you see it and you can capture it, capture it. If not, kill it. We don't want civilians and innocents being hurt.
Fair enough. I'll see what we can
So
do.
you would like us to wrap things up?
Yes, I guess.
All right, let's go.
Yes.
We have, again, people in all the different areas except for the Penta Market. We were going to try and converge there, but with everything that's going on, oh gosh, that means the Cerberus is out. And she looks up at her husband,
Oh.
and they immediately reach behind the counter and pull out big weapons and different things and rush out the door. Just let us know what you find, and then they're gone.
Well, we have two options before us. We can rush back to our men at the castle, or we can rush to the Pentamarket, deal with this, and then be on our way.
Well, last I checked, Charles was pretty cranky, so I don't know if I want to go back there yet. But we can.
You bet he's cranky.
I could do with a bit of warm-up, a bit of stretching. Let's go kill a Cerberus, or have a nice chat.
Wait, it's a Cerberus?
Mm. That's what he said.
Okay.
It is
Could
the
be.
word that they said.
Did I bring...
If it is,
I
we
didn't
will
bring anything
need
to let him
Charles
talk
to kill it.
Nah. We'll be fine. It's only 3 heads. That's 1 for each of us.
You'll be fine.
I could take it by myself anyway. Let's go.
Probably. Alright, so we swing by the Penta Market first and foremost.
Okay. You. It's not too far, actually. It's only about a block or so to get to the Penta Market. And as you rush into the center, you can see all the different stalls and things that are set up. Streamers going from big poles stuck in the ground over to buildings. You see a lot of the taverns are lit up, and a couple of them are a little rambunctious tonight. People outside yelling. There are maybe about a dozen people spread throughout the Penta Market itself. And everyone make a perception check for me before we
Can do. Perception.
forward.
Need this one. Hey,
5.
it's a
Oof.
16 plus 8. So lots. 24.
And Castle?
18.
Not bad. Wrath, you're a little distracted by the yelling people, and you have the itch to go and just beat the living crap out of every single one of them. And you know you could. However, Castle and Donko, the first thing you notice as you run into the Penta Market is the massive 5-figure statue of the 5 heroes that is arrayed in the center of this market. Upon 4 of the statues are hung 4 corpses. Castle, you see the 4 corpses, and it's disturbing, definitely. But Donko, there's some weirdness about these. You kind of get a little bit closer, and as you take a look, you see one of them has just a small hole in the forehead, blood coming down the front. Another one has part of the jaw concaved in, and another blast on the shirtless entity, another blast of something imprinted into its chest. Another one, you see almost stab wounds about this wide, just all over the body. And the next, you see another figure with part of the head just concaved in, like it was bashed over the head. And as you're looking at them,
Zombies!
what?
Zombies.
As you're looking
I mean,
at
I
this,
could turn them into zombies if you'd like.
as you're looking at this, these wound marks look eerily familiar. It looks like a gunshot wound to the head. It looks like eldritch blasts to the body. It looks like small hand axe wounds. And it looks like a staff smashed into the fourth person's head.
I don't know what that last one is, but those other three are clearly you guys. How strange. Do we recognize the people, or are they just
The people, no, you
People.
don't actually. They're
not
just-
any of our prior victims?
They just seem to be random commoners or people.
They're
Yeah.
really set on making a point of us. You know what that means.
Wait, I actually have a
It's
question on
terrifying.
that.
What's that?
I have a question on which bodies are on which of the 5 heroes.
The one with the gunshots is on what looks like. Oh man, you're gonna make me get my notes out, aren't you, Michael?
Sorry. I'm actually genuinely curious who they matched us up with.
I'm kind of curious how they replicated Castle's one-of-a-kind gun.
I mean,
Yes.
magic bullet
Yeah.
is a spell, right?
I mean, magic missile is magic missile. Like you can't magic a gun. I mean,
They
he
could have
did,
done it really
but-
tediously, like they held the head and they just kind of like carved a small
I mean, like
circle.
supposedly Castle's gun, I assume, is the first
George,
ever
oh my
in this continent. I assume, but I'm not sure.
You haven't seen any like that, but who knows? The one with the bullet hole is matched up with the.
warden?
Doesn't specifically look like it's like matched, but it's hanging from the faceless figure of the warden.
The warden, of course it is.
You see the one with all of the hack marks on the
Their moms.
no, actually,
Oh, really?
Kiltu. The oh man, where's my notes on the actual 5 heroes? The lizard folk figure of Kiltu, the traveled. The one with the bashed in head looks like it's hanging from Muriel the Gravekeeper, and the other one was off Dromar.
Oh, okay. Charles is a Jomarian. I'm just
They seem intent on making an example of us. We are but four. I was gonna say 4 men, but we're actually 1 man, 1 bugbear, and 2 robots. Either way,
Technically
Three.
half man.
3 robots.
technically half man. Wait, who said that? But in
Charles,
my
you're out there.
opinion, this means he's scared. He's scared of us, and that's what we want. We've got him on the ropes, I think. Do we see any monsters too, like rampaging about? Creatures
With your
to...
perception check, you don't see any monsters, but you do hear kind of off to the side in one of these one of the side streets. You do hear some people actually screaming over there, not just yelling and chanting like terrified
screaming bloody
screaming.
murder.
Yeah.
Shall we investigate?
I mean, we've got
Sure.
time.
Yeah,
I'm
we got
tempted
time.
to run and grab Charles and ask him if he wants to go fight a Cerberus.
You said he's grumpy just a minute ago.
He's grumpy, but I don't want him to miss out on a fight, you know?
I think
Wrath
Charles
cares
Oh,
for
that's
the
true.
contends
bloodlust of
to.
other people, too.
I think Charles's intent is 100% on planning, and so I think you
Okay.
guys can handle this without me, if you're all right with that.
Cool. Yeah.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. From what you've told me so far, he seems stressed. Just give him a second. Let's go kill something.
Also, I'm doing some homework at the same time.
Let's
so
go
it
kill
lines up good.
something.
Wrath.
So we
Nah.
rush up. I want to stealth over, so we don't immediately go into combat. I want to see what it is first.
Okay.
Want me to roll?
Oh yeah, like we go around the corner like.
All right. Everyone make a stealth check then.
8.
Never mind.
Man, I'm rolling
6.
Castle,
I'm rolling both of them. Sorry.
you good?
You said stealth? Oh, I have decent stealth.
Oof. Yeah, mine was a 6,
Yeah.
so we didn't even cap.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And my steel defense.
Jeez.
Not good.
All right.
We did not stealth very
Well-
well.
I could just imagine we're like kind of just lightly jogging over there, like trying to be all quiet, and see me and Ryuza just kind of like, sorry,
Clink,
as
clink.
we like run past all.
You rush down one of these side streets and
Uh-oh. We lost you, Josh.
We lost you, Josh.
quick hint. You're very intent on trying to see what's going on, and you miss the small pile of metal cans that's kind of on the edge of the street,
Classic.
and each of you, dang, 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 dang.
Oh,
And
There any of you
as
happen to be any rakes that kind of they step on and.
I bob it. But as you turn the corner,
Oh, jeez.
oh my.
already staring in your direction, you see this leopard-like creature just kind of sitting and snarling. But then, all of a sudden, out of it grows these snakes. 4 just kind of poking out of its skin in this weird, almost abomination type creature. It roars and comes towards you. I need everyone to roll initiative except for Charles.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Ooh.
I get to chillax. Well, not really.
This one.
12.
Another 6.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm too busy thinking about how adorable this creature is.
Yeah, adorable.
Yeah, he's just so fuzzy.
And scaly.
And scaly.
I'm freaked out by the snakes. That's why I'm slow. All they
Alright.
seem like to me are targets. Wait, question. Are the snakes coming out of its head have eyes as well?
Yes.
Oh, so they're like snake heads coming out of its head.
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. Sounds great.
That actually
I got a
really
6
gross.
total. Can I take
Okay.
a quick free action before combat, just like a dialogue free action?
Dialogue, yeah, go for it.
Okay. I just want to like don't kill it just yet. They said maybe we can bring it back.
And then I'll yell as I run toward it. Kill it!
Yeah, you're up first.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm up first. Okay. Well, I guess I'll get as close as I can to it. Let's see.
Okay.
I believe that was there.
Okay.
And then 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that was 40. Hold on. It's right here. No, that's 45. I can't go that far.
I'm back.
Okay, let's see. 5, 10. I can't quite hit him.
Just
So
out of range.
I'll go ahead and throw a
You got a
javelin.
javelin, don't you?
I'll
Go for
rage,
it.
and then I'll throw 2 javelins at him.
Okay.
18, 19.
They both hit.
Cool. So 5 plus 6 plus 4, so 15 piercing damage.
15 piercing. All right. As you rush forward, you pull out these 2 javelins, and with quick motion, 1, 2, throw them at the creature. They both sink in right below where the snakes are coming out. As it roars back in pain, it bats them away, hurt but not terribly damaged.
Cool.
More of a nuisance.
Yeah, quite. Okay. Sorry, Castle, you're up with the creature up next.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. And then from there to yeah, sweet. Okay, but can I go there? Yes. Okay, so I'm actually gonna yell to Risa to essentially go and give it a big old hug.
Donko approves.
All right.
So she's actually going to move first. I'm going to use my bonus action first to have her
That's
run
totally
as
fine.
close as she can. Okay. So she's going to run up right next to yeah.
Right next to Wrath.
Yep.
I should say your name.
Can I actually move her? Oh, I can. Awesome.
You can.
Okay. And then I'm going to move.
I'll let you figure it out.
Thank you. And then I'm going to move right behind her.
Okay.
And the snakes are freaking out, so I'm going to take some pot shots at the snake heads.
Okay. Take your shot.
Okay. I get 2 of them. So I'm going to shoot at 2 different snakes. I'm going to shoot at the ones that are at the highest points, if that's okay.
That's
Because there's 4 of them, right?
fine. Give or take, yeah.
Okay. So whichever one of them are like kind of like bearing down from above the creature, I'm going to shoot at both of those ones.
Okay.
So 1 to 1 and 1 to the other.
Max, can we get some combat music?
Oh yeah. Let me get that for you. I was doing tense music, but that's not appropriate for a combat scene. Copy. Paste.
That probably missed.
Shuffle.
13 actually hits.
Oh, nice.
Barely. It just hits.
And 24 for snakes.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, so total.
Yeah. I almost got max damage on that. That's amazing.
So 19 points of damage. Nice. All right. Fun music. I like it.
Mhm.
Witcher music, you can never go wrong.
I know, right?
And never go wrong.
Okay.
I've heard The Witcher is actually one of the best games ever created.
I would agree
The
with that
third
statement.
one.
eh,
I mean, the other two are
Yeah, I guess for their time they were
Fine.
definitely
for
revolutionary.
their time.
yeah, I don't know. I tried the first one and I couldn't make it past the tutorial. So
I couldn't
To
either.
be fair,
The third game is
that's
so
how
much
all
better.
the Witcher games are.
But
Okay,
I
good.
still wouldn't. Yeah.
I played the tutorial for the third one 3 times before I actually started the game. Just as like, oh, I'll finish
Jeez.
this later.
Well, it is now the creature's turn.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Creature is going to start stalking this way.
Oof. I just had a horrible image of the
Yeah.
leopard, but instead of spots, there's just holes the snakes come out of, and I'm feeling a little ill. Feeling a little ill.
Ah,
Get some trypophobia going.
jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. And now it's going to rush in and pounce on
Oof.
Wrath.
It
So
gets
Wrath-
disadvantage.
What?
It gets disadvantage due to Risa's deflect.
Well, this is a. Oh, right. Okay, yes, that's fine. Claw attack.
I was like, he's within 5 feet.
Claw attack. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Nope.
No. Okay. And now it's snakes are going to attack.
Ooh.
I forgot it had that too. Its snakes are yeah, it'll attack Wrath with its snakes.
It's just a frontal assault. It essentially like rounded the corner and was like, I'm eating you. You look like wild prey.
That's a natural 20 for the snakes.
E.
Fine.
So you take
That's crit, isn't it?
yes, you take 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As these snakes
16.
just start to bear down into you. That succeeds. So you still take.
Would you say that being bared down on bugs him?
Aha.
That was good.
Just for that terrible pun, I rolled really well.
I'm sorry.
So you would have taken 28 points of poison damage, but instead you take half. So you take 14 points of poison damage, which is also
lot of
half
poison.
because you're raging. So you take 7 points of poison damage.
Nice.
Always good to have a barbarian. Always.
Yeah,
Nice.
Well, that's
the
its
beast
turn.
unleashed.
Okay, Dunko, you're up with Wrath right afterward.
All right. Well, then, first off, between my sage background and druid class, do I know what this creature is?
Make a nature check.
All right. I think I have a plus 5 for that. Let's see what we got. 12.
12? Honestly, you've really never seen anything like this. It's
Pretty exotic.
so... Yeah. Whoever hired the solar brands to capture this thing, who knows what they were going to use it for?
Well, I know snakes and I know leopards, or I know big cats at least. So I'm gonna try to do some sort of combination of the two of methods I know of calming those animals down. You
Okay.
know, like laying low, various other druid nonsense I'm sure I know. Just try and get it to like understand that I'm not trying to kill it. Maybe try to get it to calm down.
Okay. I'll say you'll need to get a little bit closer, and then you
Okay.
can try and make an animal handling check with disadvantage because
because I
You're
don't know what
in
it is.
combat with it.
And in combat, yeah.
Wrath did just hit it a couple
Uh,
times.
Like right next to it, right here.
No.
Within 10 feet of it, I'd say.
Okay. I'll get right up next to it. Whatever. I'm chunky. All right. Nature. Or no,
Wouldn't it
animal,
be animal handling? Yeah.
Also +5. All right.
Animal handling.
Let's
Yep.
try this die. Okay. Okay. Yeah. +5 was it? So 23 total. I rolled an 18.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez. Okay.
Did you roll at disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage. Right. Please don't be awful. Oh. 14.
Okay. We'll see what that does.
Okay.
The creature that looks over at you, you kind of get down and somehow start whistling this weird melodic tone. You know, Snake Charmer / Steve Irwin
Slash
type.
here, kitty, kitty.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I
Ian?
also produce a ration treat
A what?
that I hold out, like a ration, like a meat,
Oh, ration.
like a piece of beef jerky, and I just.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see what it does on its turn. At the end of your turn, I need you to make a blah 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 blah. What's it called? A perception check for me.
Okie doke. This one. Not great. Thank goodness for the +8. So, 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no.
There it is. Donko, out of the corner of your eye, you watch as part of the wall that's just a little bit away from you starts to just kind of ripple and shimmer as this large manta ray looking creature swoops off of it, the back completely looking like the wall, swoops off and starts coming after you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. +2. 18. Big ol' flying manta ray.
You said 18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you succeed. You're able to dodge out of the way just in time as this huge creature just kind of flops on the ground and then disappears. But you can see the outlines still. But it completely looks just like the ground.
Camouflage.
It's an interesting creature. Top of the round, Wrath, you're up.
So am I supposed to just like not destroy this beast now?
I would
Because I feel
prefer
like
it, but if we can't calm it down, then we have to kill it. That's just the way.
okay.
This is the way.
Well,
Give it like a scratch under its neck or something.
I'll give it a scratch.
Oh no!
I've got to get the wrath out, you know.
Yeah, maybe
course.
subdue it. Like put it in a headlock. Oh,
Okay.
Might need more arms.
So I'm gonna run behind it to flank it with castle, and then I'm gonna try to grapple it from behind.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check versus its acrobatics. No, athletics.
19.
Very nice.
I guess
Because
I would get advantage because it's flanked.
Well,
Okay,
no,
because I'm
and,
raging.
well,
That's
because you're raging, you get advantage. So
okay.
that definitely succeeds you. I mean, this creature, it's not like a little leopard. It's this massive honking cat thing. And as you as you rush in, you put your arms around it and you just kind of slam it to the ground a little bit. And you are holding it there. And then the snakes turn towards you.
Guys.
They don't attack yet, but yeah. But it is grappled technically, and it's so it can't move unless it breaks the grapple. Nice. Okay.
Cool.
Castle, you're up. Then it's the creature's turn. The cat creature's turn.
Okay. I am going to first bonus action and kind of since I'm next to Risa, I'm gonna be like, hey, help him out. And of course, Risa, being Risa, realizes what Donko was doing and decides to actually scratch underneath, like try and get underneath its belly and scratch it.
Oh no, this is going downhill.
You know
So
what? Make,
poorly.
have Risa make an animal handling check.
I don't
for
like
me.
those odds.
Never tell me
she
the
doesn't-
odds.
She rolled a
Hey.
17.
That's pretty good.
Okay. You're like help him out. Risa looks at you, kind of nods, and then reaches down there and starts kind of scratching the underbelly and the chin, this whole area of the creature. It looks really confused.
Good.
As much as a leopard can look confused, it looks confused. It's like looking back and forth between Wrath and Risa and Donko and now this new entity that is flopped onto the ground. It's looking weirded out. Okay, so that was your bonus action. What do you want to do with your
Yes.
action?
So, I don't know. Wait, did I hear the flomp?
You hear the what?
The flomp.
Did I
of the
hear the
creature.
flomp of the creature that went
I
after?
would say out of the corner of your eye, it's a big creature.
Oh,
So
okay.
you saw it flop down, but you don't know exactly where it is now.
Okay.
I went over here.
Let me see something real quick.
So high from the start
I might have something.
until you allow your emotion.
It's really funny.
Wait, did I ever make that fog machine? Yes, I believe I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's
Yes, I
clever,
did. Yes. So I am actually.
Lovely 58
Um,
degrees. You know,
Yes.
that's a good 24 degrees warmer than here.
Okay. I am actually. Oh, I'm going to do something real cool. Okay, I'm going to cast Sanctuary. But I am going to set up the fog machine to cast Sanctuary on the giant cat thing.
You're casting Sanctuary on the giant cat thing.
Yeah, it says Sanctuary. I can cast it on. You ward a creature within range, and it has to be within 30 feet. Against
Right.
attack. Until it's any creature who targets warded creature with attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But
Okay.
so we can't attack it.
You can't
attempt
attack
to.
it or do anything harmful.
Like,
Why?
Include the
You
new
can still
mana ray
grapple it.
creature. Yeah.
You can grappling is a it's non-attack, non-anything, but you can't actually attack it.
Okay.
Like dealing damage to it
Well,
right now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're about to see that me grappling it is just going to give me damage from the snakes over time.
It's fine. I'll revive you, one way or another.
Okay. All right.
I'm hoping that the fog kind of confuses it further, also, because it's
It
a
would
fog
also
machine I'm
it
putting
also
on it.
reveal the camouflage creature, so to speak, if it moved.
True. Okay, so
Yeah.
Castle, you pull out your little fog machine, and through it you cast Sanctuary on the cat creature, who then is engulfed almost in this bright golden light. You then have the fog machine release the fog, and it just kind of hovers over the ground within like 5-ish, 10 feet of you, somewhere around there.
Oh.
And okay, that's your action. You want to move anywhere?
No, I'm going. Well, yeah, no, I'm going to stay right here.
Okay. It's now the cat creature's turn. He's going to take a swipe at Castle.
Isn't he grappled though?
Yes, he can still attack. He just can't
Oh.
move. His movement is brought to 0. So he struggles off. He struggles a little bit, and then swipes at Castle, which is not going to hit because that's a 4. And then his snakes are his snakes are going to attempt to bite you, Wrath. That is a 16.
For who?
You, Wrath.
My armor class is 16, so it blocks that, right? Or
It hits. It has
Just
to
barely.
match or above, so that hits. So I need
Oh, there
you
it is.
to make another Constitution saving throw. 11.
11.
13.
Nope, 11. He
Wait,
is
I
not,
thought he had. Oh,
not on that.
because he's grappling. Yeah.
So you take 4 points of piercing damage and 15 points of poison damage. As
So 19.
these snakes
Divided by 2.
halved. So piercing is halved to 2. Poison is halved to 7
Okay.
because of your rage.
Right.
These snakes are just biting into you. It's not pleasant. I will say that. Okay. After the creature, it is Donko, and then the other creature.
I have something interesting that I want to do, but I don't know if you'll allow it. Let's see, do I have the kit on me? I think I do. Okay, yeah, so I have both my Poisoner's kit and my Herbalism kit. And because, like, the nature of what we established what I've got things all over me that I assume are things I can utilize with my 2 kits. I
Right.
want to use it to put the cat to sleep using mushrooms and various like herbs and light poisons, basically.
Okay.
A sleeper high with like catnip.
I want to just I want to knock it out like
Okay.
drugged cat.
Yeah.
Cat.
Like-
Okay. In
Yeah.
that case, make
He wants to use Nightingale.
Basically, I want to put this thing to sleep for a little while.
make a wisdom check. and then add your
With
proficiency
my-
bonus to it.
Okay. Well, then that'd be for my herbalism kit is wisdom, and it's a proficiency of +8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't fail me now, good dice. 12.
12. You think about it for a bit, and you're like, "Wait, this mushroom could do it." You kind of reach behind and grab this fan-like mushroom off your back, and then you pull out a little bit of water to help it kind of secrete whatever is in it. And you look over, try and like put it in its mouth as the creature tries to bite at you, and you pull back.
Oh, no, I
Not able to
wouldn't pull
get
back.
it in its mouth
I'd
quite
stick
yet,
it-
but
I'd stick it right in there, bite and all. It's just a wood hand.
You just take a bite.
I'll take the damage if you'll give it to me.
you're still not able to get in there. But
I have the
it's-
medicine prepared.
you have something that could possibly work here.
Would I have enough to
Um,
bonus action heal?
That's good enough. I could go for a water
Yeah.
resist.
Enough for my turn? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
definitely
bonus action healing word. At
Yeah.
screw it. I have third level spells prepared, or that I can't use, so we'll do it at third level. Increase it for 1d4 for each slot, so you're getting 3d4.
Okay. So go ahead and you roll that.
Four,
While that's happening,
six,
the
uh,
manta creature.
Wrath, you take 11 extra healing.
Cool.
Mhm.
The manta creature is going to disappear.
I'll get to you in a minute.
And it's going to move as far as it can away.
Smart colors.
Would my
at
passive
the-
perception be enough to keep tabs on where it's going, just by like dust movement and fog?
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
With those crappy rolls, yeah, you can tell it's kind of up in this area up here.
Oh, hold on. Nothing happened.
Sorry,
Oh, right there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Cool.
just kind of up in that area. All right, top of the round, Wrath with Castle on deck.
Is it just me, or is this
So
really
I can't
out of tune?
attack.
Extremely. Let me skip it.
Yeah, that instrument needs some tuning badly.
So I
right,
can't
Raph,
attack
what
the
you doing?
cat. Can I attack the snakes, or is it all one
You-
creature?
It's all one creature. You can attack him. You just have to make a Wisdom saving throw to see if you can.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hand axes out then and attack.
Okay.
Well, actually, the spell ended.
The
Sorry.
spell ended.
Yeah, because
Did it?
he actually did damage on did damage on
That's
Wrath,
right.
and anytime the creature does damage, the spell ends.
That's right. Okay. Well then, make your 2 attacks with advantage
Okay.
because you are flanking and have reckless and all of that, and are a crazy bugbear barbarian.
Is he still grappling the legs though?
You would have to let go of the grapple in order to do this.
Yeah, I'll do that. And also, I have my shield axe out now, so my armor class is up to 17.
Okay. Cool.
20, 26.
Yeah, those definitely both hit. What's the total
Uh,
damage?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a bonus too right now. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
An 18.
18 hits.
So 6 plus 9 plus 9 plus 6.
18, 24, or no.
40?
No. 18.
30.
Yeah.
Oh, 30.
No.
I was like, whoa,
28.
Yeah, 18 plus 12.
you know math.
18 plus 12.
Oh, yeah, math.
Yeah.
30 points of damage? Okay. He's starting to look really, really hurt. That did a decent chunk of damage to it. Okay,
Yeah,
Castle,
don't
you're up
really.
next.
Okay. Um. Um. Hmm. Ooh. Okay, where are the snakes coming out of on its body?
Honestly, they're just coming out of his body. There's no like one spot. They just kind of seep out through gaps in the skin.
Okay. Man, I really wish I had a fire spell. Um. um. I am going to have. Well, how long is its reach? I'm just curious.
You're not sure. You've only seen him attack
Okay.
things close to him, so
Okay. Then I'm going to have Risa come down to the corner and give it a gut punch. She's gonna be like, "Your scratching's not helping. Punch it."
okay. Have Risa make her attack roll.
There we go. 17 with 6 points.
Six points.
Yep.
How does Risa want to do this?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Very nice.
So essentially, she just kind of like she was like scratching underneath, and then like, bang! I'm just like essentially like go from scratching underneath to just like uppercut, just bust up underneath it. Beast.
lethal or non-lethal is the question.
Non-lethal actually, because it's force damage.
Mm.
Well, that doesn't quite mean that that's non-lethal,
Yeah.
but if she wants to be non-lethal, that's totally fine. She scratched underneath, and as the cat swings its head back, just as you said, full-on uppercuts, cracks the lower jaw and the upper jaw, and this thing and all of the snakes just goes limp and falls back.
Oh, handy that they all share the same brain.
It is
I imagine one snake on its neck kind of just like freaking out.
it is quite unconscious at the moment.
It lost a lot of blood from all those axe hits.
Mm.
Very much so, yes. Okay. You guys take a look around, and Donko, you do see that thing, the manta ray thingy, kind of off back towards the edge, just a little north of you guys. But at the moment, it doesn't seem like it's pursuing you. It almost seemed like that was like you got too close, almost.
I see. It was a large creature, though, right? Like
Correct.
pretty big. Okay.
Yes, quite.
Did I Can I make a check to see if I recognize it?
Nature check. Yep.
Let's roll digitally this time. I'm not rolling very well. That's much better.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You've heard of these things. They're not very common, and you're not sure if you've come across one before or if you've seen something written in a book about it. But they are commonly referred to as trappers. They're creatures that mimic. They're what's the there's a fish that does this where they bury themselves in the sand, and then whenever a smaller fish comes over the
Oliflounder?
top, Yeah, it's
Oh,
similar to something like that, where it hides itself, and then when an unsuspecting victim falls next to it, it traps it and starts to devour it.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
sand sharks?
Possibly. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I
sure.
was like, sand sharks usually bury themselves in the sand, and so then a fish will come along and they literally just pop their head up and suck it in. Just
Okay.
eat
Well, then, yeah, just like that. But
What
these
I
are
what I
quite a bit bigger. This one had like
what I-
a good 7-8 foot um, span. Give me one sec. Sorry.
sure.
Would you like some help? Would you like me to go take care of him? Okay. All right, be there just a second. Anyway, sorry. As things start to calm down,
I had
unless you want
a
to go
thing I
into
wanted to do. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Would I have recognized that that mushroom that I'd chosen would also work on a creature like this?
It doesn't. It seems to have been more of a kind of like a catnip type thing within the mushroom that you pulled out. You're not sure if you have a mushroom that could fit in a creature of that scale, but you could always take a look. It's hard to tell. But
Let's see. Is it a bonus action or an action to use my kits? It's
It would be an
I'd
action.
assume. And wild shape's also an action, right?
Correct for you, yeah. All right, why don't you think about what you're doing? I'm gonna go see if I can help my wife. My kids are being awfully stubborn tonight, so give me just a sec. Sorry, guys.
All right. So what I could
You're
do.
welcome, Donko. I
Yeah.
didn't kill it.
Thank you.
I knocked it unconscious, but we did severe damage to it.
What I could do is turn into a constrictor snake, which is a large beast that can automatically grapple. I don't have to make he has to make a save against it, but otherwise can't really be contested. And then one of you guys could just force feed it the numbing agent, which is what I wanted to make, not catnip. I want to make like a numbing agent, but. I guess I could just grapple it and you just punch it in the head till it goes to sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. What is? What's that from? That's a reference to something.
It's when Iron Man fought
Iron Man. Yeah,
Oh,
fought
right,
Hulk.
yeah.
in the Hulkbuster. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a good scene.
He's using
Yeah,
Veronica,
we'll just-
and it like has the jammer. This.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll I'll constrict your snake it and you just put it to sleep. It's a shame I didn't bring any of my animal speech spells at all.
Okay.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wild shape into a constrictor snake. Big one.
All right.
And I'm going to constrict it. The target is grappled, escape DC 14. So I gotta roll the hit first, I guess. So it's +4 to hit against its AC. 15. Does that hit it?
15 of the trapper. Yeah, that does hit it.
Okay. So it has to make a well, it takes 1d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
7. He takes 7 bludgeoning damage, and then he makes oh, he just is grappled. To escape it is a DC 14.
Wow. Okay.
So
Well,
he's currently restrained.
Let me see if
Wherever
I
he
can
was.
find
Okay,
a
somewhere.
constrictor snake. That was unexpected. I love it.
It's one of my new ones. CR 1/2. Or no, it was CR 1/4. So that's one I had before, I guess. Oh, giant poisonous snake. That's interesting. A lot of snakes in wild shape, more than any other creature.
Yeah.
The Titans are
Okay, well,
grappling.
he is now grappled. Nice.
And they're just gonna put it to sleep somehow.
Go to sleep.
That ends my turn.
Okay, it is now the trapper's turn. He needs to make a strength save, right?
It is Constrictor Snake. It just says escape DC 14. It doesn't specify, so probably strength. That makes sense.
Yeah, that'd be strength. Okay, so he's gonna take that. That's a natural 20.
Ah,
Ooh.
So he uses action to
slippery
break
little guy.
that. And then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, he's gonna counter grapple me.
He's gonna
Alright.
turn around and just start to float towards your snake form.
Dex +2. That's not great. 11.
11. Okay. You are now grappled.
Counter grapple.
But hey, he can grapple. Yeah.
Can I grapple a
While you're
grappler
grappled in
that's
this way,
grappling?
you are also
Just like this spinning mess of grapple right now.
Have you ever seen two snakes fight? That's kind of what this is like. You are also restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocation.
Hold up.
Oh my.
Yup.
You are
I
smothered.
grapple him now. And then Michael grapple me.
Yeah.
Sorry, this means at least they know where it is, because it's not disguising itself right now.
Correct. It is definitely not. You guys see this manta ray-like creature with the back looking like kind of a smooth grayish leather, but then underneath is all these little not quite tentacles, but these little feelers, and it's now just like Snorlax body slam onto the snake form of Donko. All right, it's its turn. Wrath with Castle right afterward.
Alright. I'm gonna run up to it and start chopping.
Okay. It's
Okay,
Chopping with the flat of your palm, right? I guess I didn't actually say my plan out loud. I just went and grappled it.
you're a snake.
So I'll go non-lethal, but I'm still gonna chop.
Okay. Go ahead and make
Chop 'em.
your two attacks.
And then bonus to not the best rolls. 13, 11, and then 18.
13 hits barely, 11 misses, and then 18 hits.
Okay, so that's 7 plus 13, 20 damage.
20 damage.
Non-lethal.
Well, kind of with the butt of your axes, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. That is your turn with Castle. You're up next.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at Risa to go pry that thing off the snake.
Okay.
Snake! Snake!
Go ahead.
Is this like right there? Would that work?
Yeah. They're basically right on top of each other, but it's annoying in roll 20 to have
Oh, okay.
have it otherwise. So,
Yeah.
she needs to make a strength check
Yes. Good.
in order to
She actually has these.
help go.
Does a dirty 20 work?
20 does work.
Nice.
She manages to get her small metal hands underneath this thing and just start prying a little at a time until she finds the snake's head, and then she just pulls and rips apart, and you can hear this creature hiss over the snake hissing as it pushed back
Ugh.
to about there.
You hiss at me, sir. I hiss at you.
Okay,
Hiss.
that's your bonus action. What's your action?
So as I see her pulling it off, do I see any weak spots? Because like the underside is a little bit revealed, right?
A little bit. Yeah,
Sweet. Can I shoot into the feelers?
you definitely can.
Awesome.
Go ahead and make your. With this, I'll say he has about half cover. So go ahead
Okay, so
and make your
disadvantage.
attack. No, not with disadvantage. Just he has a little bit added to his AC.
Oh, okay. Well, that don't matter. I'm a sharpshooter.
Yeah, that hits. That one does not.
Okay, that's fine.
So the first one hits for 10 damage. Nice.
Shear that feeler off. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Magic
Dunko,
bullet.
you're up.
We're gonna do that
Next.
attack again. Oh, yeah, that's like 17 plus 4. So he takes
that-
another 1d8 plus 2. Oh, 8. Nice. So he takes 10 bludgeoning, and he is restrained again.
Is he grappled or restrained?
He is. It says target is grappled. The creature is restrained.
It is restrained. Okay.
It's grappled and restrained.
Okay. You start to wrap around this entity, and it's annoyed.
Squeeze.
Well, it's now its turn.
It's
It's going to
angry. It's
try and-
angry.
It's going to try and break that grapple.
Mm.
Not with a natural 1.
Yes.
It's stuck.
Mm.
Wrath, you're next. Castle, you're up next after that.
She could end up getting one with a net. I don't want one with a net.
I already told her.
Oh, I did.
One second. What did Castle just do
So
at the end of his turn?
It is grappled and restrained, so all your attacks have advantage on it.
Okay, cool. So I'll go ahead and
Not like that.
Yeah,
use my
double
3
advantage.
attacks.
Double advantage.
That mother would have done bad stuff if that had been on my turn. Ooh.
I'll go ahead and use my 2 attacks and my bonus attack non-lethally.
Okay.
See if I can knock it out. Oof. Last
Well,
one I rolled a 2.
24,
for
24, and
both.
10.
That's crazy. Yeah.
The 10 does not hit, but the other 2 do.
Cool. So 8 plus 9 is 17 damage.
Yep. 17
Josh,
damage.
Just so you know, your camera seems to focus and refocus
I
and
know.
unfocus quite a lot.
I know. I don't
Mine
know
does the
why.
same thing.
I don't know
No,
why it
not
does
doing it
that.
right now.
It's supposed to be some auto-focusing stuff, but it's being really weird.
Nah, I get you.
I know. It's annoying. I'm sorry.
It's alright. No, don't worry. No worries. Just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, I'll try and mess with it over the next little bit. I don't know. Nope, that didn't help. Okay. All right. Castle,
if you
we're
pay
back to
attention,
you.
mine does it constantly as well.
Castle, we're back to you.
Yeah, does this thing have any sort of mouth that can be visible?
Visible right now? No.
Okay. Does it have any sort of eyes we can see?
Make a perception check as your bonus action.
Okay. As my bonus action?
Yeah, for this, yes.
Okay. Sounds
If
good.
you want to.
I'm debating it. Yes, because I'm not going to shoot at this right now because I can see it's restrained. So, yes. Wait, can I use it as my full action?
If you want to, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm just scanning now because I'm like, hey, everybody's like got their thing.
15.
So 15.
You do see a couple of not quite eyes, like eyeball things, but some bumps on the outer orb or outer section that
Okay.
may or may not be ocular, but you're not sure exactly.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to yell at Risa to get up towards those bumps and try to knock it out. Like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Right, go ahead and make her attack.
Okay. Does she need to move a little closer?
Oh
She
yeah,
move
she
around
would.
to
Yep.
there. Okay. Just making sure.
And she would probably need
Actually-
to get up here to get to those.
Oh, the bump. Yeah. Okay.
And from
that sounds
there,
good.
she's actually flanking, so she has advantage.
Oh, nice. Sweet. That didn't help.
No, unfortunately, that doesn't quite hit.
Nope.
That is unfortunate, but yeah. Okay, that is your turn, Dunko. Snake
Oh, back
Dunko,
up.
you're up.
I'm just gonna keep constricting.
Okay.
I
Oh,
believe.
another
Yeah,
bludgeoning round.
It's more bludgeoning, yeah.
Okay.
14.
14 hits.
And that's again 1d8. 3, so 5 total. Bludgeoning
5
damage.
total. How do you want to do this?
Just start squeezing until it goes to sleep.
You're not exactly sure how this thing breathes, but you find a point to where it starts to struggle really fast, really hard. And after a few solid seconds, a solid little bit, you hold it tight, hold it tight, hold it tight, and then it just goes limp. You're not sure if you killed it or if it's just unconscious.
Well, can I feel any breath against me now that I've stopped restraining it?
You don't feel breath, but you do feel with some of your snake parts, snake body. I don't know.
My tongue senses.
Yeah, you do feel that there is still blood flow.
Okay. I can't talk in snake form, so would you say that because snakes are just really long, would I have the ability to wrap them up and then still be able to move?
With these
like a
large
loop one
creatures,
and
you
loop
could-
another, and then
You could do that with one of them, but not both, unfortunately. And you'd be moving at half speed.
I'll loop the slippery guy then, because someone else can carry the cat. And I'm just
Okay.
gonna start making my way back to Bright Shaper, because I can't
Alright.
I'll grab the cat.
talk. So
All right. So this weird procession of a small metal girl a snake wrapped up with some sort of manta ray, a bugbear carrying a giant or a large leopard with snakes dangling out of its head, and then a metal man following makes its way back towards the solar brands. Upon arrival, you see Dira standing at the what's it called, the bar. Sorry, my brain's everywhere tonight. Sitting at the bar, and she looks up, freaks out for a second, seeing this giant snake, but then recognizes Risa. Wrath comes in, Castle right afterward. So I'm assuming that's Donko, and those must be, yes, okay. And she kind of calls a couple people over, goes up to Wrath. How did it go, Wrath Castle?
I'm
Everything
well
okay?
shape at this point as well.
I don't really know. I
Ugh.
think they might be dead. I hit them with my axe.
No. Fortunately, they're quite alive.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Our those contracts can still go through. That's the best news of the night. We had to put down a lot
Contracts.
of the other creatures that escaped.
Are these beasts being sold?
We were hired to capture them, yes. These ones specifically. Others we are hired to get rid of out that are proving to be issues to some other people and their dealings and their whatever
I
they
don't
do.
want to encroach on your business, but these creatures do not belong in captivity. They are far too powerful for that.
We
Donko. Who cares? Come on.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to be.
Let's go fight some more stuff.
That's valid. Well, we'll be on our way then. Glad we
thank you
could
for your help. Thank you for your help. We really appreciate it. And you hear Voloth's voice come out of the back. Yeah, thank you guys. We'll talk later. We might pay you later. We'll see. And Dira kind of, we'll talk. If you guys are still in town over the next couple of days, we'll talk. Okay?
Very well, very well. As I leave, I give the big kitty a scratch on its head.
So does Rita.
Oddly, it kind of, in its unconscious state, it kind of.
There's your good kitty. And we mosey on out
Rest.
towards Charles.
You find your way towards Keep Jarasco, and in this area, you notice two things. The first is that the rioting is not around some of these main areas. It seems to have moved elsewhere or has been pushed elsewhere. And the second thing you notice is the fairly large contingent of Steel Thorn soldiers. Give or take 75 or so members of the Shield Regiment stand at full attention. Flanked by Charles, Lieutenant Holdstrong, Trask, and Captain Riverstone.
Okay.
As the three of you show up, Charles, you have been planning this for the last half hour or so, and very quickly you have seen how efficient the Shield Regiment has been in mustering the manpower. Each one has a pack on their shields in front of them, these huge tower shields, and are just perfectly standing at attention, waiting for the order to move out. Lieutenant Holstrong looks over, sees the three of you, gets a big orc toothy grin on his face. All right, cavalry has shown up.
Yes. Glad to
If
see
we
you
are-
walking about.
And if we
You
are ready,
less mortal earlier.
I owe my life to you, Donko,
Think nothing of it.
and to all of you. So, if we are ready, Shield Regiment, move out! And they, in one unison motion, shoulder their shield, turn around, and march towards the southern gates. And we're going to take a quick break so that I can help my wife get my kids to bed. And then we can pick up on the road towards the druids.
Ooh,
All right, all right, all right.
sounds good.
So give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
So, Castle, we're gonna be making some things on the road.
Yeah.
You and I. Where did I have that image? I'll post it. I can't wait to be on the road again. Nice, Max. There it is. I gotta pull up the image. There it is. Copy. It's gonna be sideways. Sorry.
It's fun.
File is too powerful? That's not right.
It's too powerful for us.
How about now? Ah, jeez. Donko files. Where are you at? There it is. Alright, so this is what we're making. The Return to Sender Bomb. It's very simple in concept, so it should be hopefully an easy roll to make. I'll be utilizing Druid Craft to remove excess flesh and stuff from the heads, and any excess weight from the inside. And then I'll be making like braided ropes around the skulls to give them like handles for easy throwing. And then your job will be making so that they're balanced. We'll be putting rocks underneath them so that they like wrapped up underneath the skull so that they can be like well balanced and thrown so that they're bottom heavy. And then coming up with some kind of proper length of stick to keep the jaw open until the moment of impact. And we're going to be making 18 of those. Yeah. Got a lot of
That's
heads.
not too bad.
Yeah. I also will be along the road animating 4 bodies, 4 heads, and 1 captain head.
Very nice.
Yeah. And they'll just be... Have you guys ever seen, what was that, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, I think?
I don't think I've even heard of that.
Or is it... No, that's the wrong one. It's the movie that the original Smash Mouth All-Star song was written for.
Shrek?
No. The
No,
original
I know,
movie that
I know,
was
it's
written
not
for.
Oh, I have an all-purpose tool. Yeah, this will be a
Mystery
piece of
Men.
cake.
There it is. Did you guys ever watch Mystery Men?
Yes.
Yeah, you remember the
They're
bowling ball
awesome.
skull?
Yes.
That's essentially what I'm making for the ones that are animated. So it'll be great. It's gonna be great.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you want these launched, right?
We could also do that. That's the other alternative. Is you also if we have time to design a catapult.
Yeah.
Because I know
I'm
you
like,
have a
I
you
prefer
also have a catapult
trebuchet, but
spell too.
I
which
do
would
have a
be fun.
catapult spell.
Yeah.
Yes. So I could build a contraption that I can literally just cast catapult on it and just launch these things like,
Exactly.
which is
yeah.
which is actually awesome because it essentially it says if it hits anything, it stops at the moment of impact, and it does say impact, which means these things would go off.
Yeah. Yeah. So as long as we balance them right, we have a very lethal weapon here.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard actually to build a catapult of that size.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to
Honestly,
be a
it's
very
just
big
like a-
one. Like, because I
It's a
just have.
crossbow design, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Crossbow catapult. I actually, for the session you were gone, I actually drew one too, just in case we decided to do that. Where are you?
Wait. So you were thinking of actually making a ballista?
Yeah, there it is. Tiny head catapult.
You
There we go. So,
just set the head in there, and the thing like magically just
And it
shoots
just-
it off like a catapult.
yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is that I could only launch 3 of them.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, between Wrath could probably chuck several at a time.
Oh
And
yeah.
we got a couple of shield regiment guys that can wield them. What's my strength? My strength good enough to handle these?
Mine isn't, but Risa's is.
Risa could throw some. My strength is not negative.
Mine's 0.
Yeah. I'm 0.
Like, I pour everything into my sauce.
What am I?
I am extremely intelligent. Surprisingly, I actually have. So my intelligence and constitution are actually equal. Just surprising, really.
Yeah.
Well, my charisma is terrible.
Likewise.
The price you pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
chat-
most
let-
surprising thing ever, though. My Arcana is actually the best there is.
Yeah.
Because my Arcana, I have 3+3.
It's not bad.
So I have 6 total. So it's actually kind of funny. Magically, I am a genius.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That trapper though, it's a good thing that you interrupted that smother, because that did 46 plus 3 plus an additional 1d6 acid damage. That thing would have decimated my snake form in an instant. And then also me, right after that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, this thing is really dangerous. For a monster of its level. Because it's only
Oh,
a
man.
challenge rating of 3.
Wait, what?
The trapper.
Oh.
Like that grapple that it does, the smother, is surprisingly dangerous.
Oh yeah, no, anything that can suffocate is
Yeah.
deadly.
Well, it's bludgeoning, acid, and suffocating damage.
Mm,
It's awful.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. That's why I had Risa go, because I was just like, oh my gosh, the snake just disappeared. I'm like, Risa, throw that thing off.
No.
And of course, she's like She-Hulk in terms of androids. She's like, wow.
Let's see, what else can I turn into? A giant poisonous snake. A regular poisonous snake. I could have turned into an
Classic.
octopus. Just a little one, though.
Not the giant Pacific one?
Nope. That's a higher level. Giant.
Can you turn into an eagle or a bear?
Eagles are 8th level. Bears are next level for me, I think. No, wait.
I thought they were 6th level.
CR 1/2. No, you're right. Yeah, CR 1/2 are 6th level. So yeah, Black Bear I can do. Ape though is the go-to for combat. CR 1/2. Apes. Constrictor Snake was good, and Warhorse, of course.
Wait, what about a wolf?
Wolves are not on this list. What? Giant wolf spider. Wolf. There we go.
Dire wolf, man. Dire wolf.
CR 1/4. Yeah, I could do a wolf. Or instead, I could do a velociraptor, which is infinitely better than a wolf. They have similar abilities, but just stronger by the looks of it. Pack tactics.
Dude, that'd be
multi
sweet.
attack.
You're like, I have talked to the trees. Take this ancient power. Velociraptor comes out.
Velociraptors, yeah. What are the weird creatures? There's another dinosaur, I think. Hadrosaur. What's that?
You know why I find it funny that
Oh.
Trask's name is Trask, though?
Huh?
Because one of the most deadly creatures in all of the monster book is called a Trask.
Tarask.
Yeah, Tarask.
But
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's a very
Those-
similar pronunciation. I will agree. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
That I'm like,
Yeah,
those
that's
things are
gross.
world killers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gargantuan monstrosity titan.
Have you never seen
Ooh.
the Tarask, Ryan?
Not that I can recall. No.
Oh. No, that thing's iconic.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Legendary resistance.
That's like Kingdom versus Monster at that level.
Ooh,
Like they level continent.
30 strength. Nightmarish. Challenge rating 30.
The only other thing that is challenge rating 30 is what is their name?
The Nightmare Witch or whatever.
No. It's the dragon with 5 heads. Tiamat.
Oh.
Tiamat. Oh yeah.
Oh, Tiamat,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a challenge rating 30.
Yeah.
That's the end of the campaign I'm running. Is fighting Tiamat.
Well, if you read the
Is it a
description
lesser
of the
version of
fight, it is
Tiamat?
a subdued version.
All right. If they
Ryan's
end up
running
being
a
too
campaign
strong,
for his
though,
family.
I'm just gonna hit him. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with a real Tiamat, just because screw him.
Hey, if they get that strong and they understand how to, fight that well, then sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean they obliterated my 2 goblins dressed as a horse, so Tiamat's gonna be no problem. I'm sure. of it.
Totally.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Everyone had their XP, by the way, from last session.
Does that make us level 7?
No.
I didn't.
No,
no.
not quite. We should be at 11,025, right?
Let me double
So-
check.
What are you guys at?
I have it at 11,025.
Wait,
Why am I
1,025. We were at
19,000?
1925
I see
last
at 1925, Ryan.
Well, he gave us, I think he gave us 2,000 experience.
time. Yeah, so it should be 2125 then.
No,
Oh,
I think
oh,
we're
oh.
at 1925, aren't we?
No, that was before.
Well,
You're right.
that was
forgot
before the
to-
2,000
I
experience.
forgot to add the additional 1,000, so we should be 21,025. Yeah.
2125.
Okay.
Um,
And how close are we
Thank you,
to 7?
Text,
7th level is
he's
23, I thought.
Oh.
23,000, I thought was 7th level.
I barely
Alright.
had time to utilize any of my 6th level abilities.
Wait,
Okay.
hey Josh.
Yep.
23,000 is 7th level, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, we're like a little under 2,000 away then.
Wait.
Because you give us that 2,000. We were at 1925, and now what that means we're at 2125.
Real quick, Max, did you update your character sheet?
So I did, like, yeah, but I'm not sure. Like, did you send it over text?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you send it over text, I never updated mine, so that means we're at 2125. 21,025.
Yeah.
Ooh, I get my first
Okay.
4th level spell.
Yeah, same.
Tasty.
Fun stuff. Okay.
Devouring Spirit is now coming out. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. The march continues. Your group and the 70 to 80 of the Shield Regiment make your way south. Now it is a 5-day, well, 3-day journey down to where you guys last saw the Zolek Druids.
Last time it took
and then,
us 6 days, I think, right? To get up here. By car.
Let me look. Wait. There it is. Oh, from where the Zolix is, yeah. It's like a 5-day journey, give or take, to the Zolix. There would, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how I had this work. Yeah, give or take, it'd be a 5-day trek from now to where the Zolek encampment is right now, and then another 2 or 3 days traveling over to where the bandits are.
I have here. I found my notes. It took us 4 days to get from the Zolek to the town.
Okay.
Yeah. By cart, and I assume we retrieve our cart. I can't leave.
If you guys wanted to, you could
Good
definitely retrieve your
ol'-
cards, and that would actually help with some of the carrying of things as well.
Yep.
We can't leave good old Brego
Brego.
the horse behind.
Brego. Love Brego.
Lego my Brego, as they say.
But seeing as though you started this march around midnight, as you trek on in the dark, only lit by the stars above, the moon, and a few torches scattered throughout this small army, those who aren't used to this much walking and this much basically a forced march, start to find the monotony of it to be a little overbearing.
We have our cart, right?
You do.
We're in a cart, and this is the Shield Regiment, right? I mean,
This is.
marching's what they do.
Charles is dead asleep. His day has been so
Just
tiring.
out.
He is. There's almost nothing that could wake him up right now.
Okay.
I think I have something that could wake you up. Clack.
Yeah. Oh, you mean your teeth? Your teeth explosion?
So, okay, with the cart, this does help a little bit for those who want to rest. You will
We'll take shifts.
You will this next as you keep going. It's not restful sleep. and it's in a couple of hours at a time, and or maybe even just a half hour at a time. And the next day, you all will have a point of exhaustion as you are trekking with this group south up on the road.
What if we did shift sleeping? So we sleep on the cart, one person driving, and then
It's
every
still
2
not
hours
very
we swap.
fitful, to be honest.
But I'm
Wait,
around.
I can't go into my endless
Yeah,
walking
we
mode
just
where
we
I
just
just
have to.
turn off my brain. I'm just kidding.
I just meditate. You know.
I'd say, you know what, you two, yes.
Because it's kind of key that we don't have exhaustion for the next few checks that we're gonna have to do. So anything I can do to avoid exhaustion, I'll take it.
You know, to be honest, you two, I could see going into your trance, so you two would be okay. And then, you know, let's just do this. Sorry, my brain's a little scattered. Charles and Wrath. Go ahead and make Constitution saving throws to see if you're able to not gain the point of exhaustion.
Question: because Charles had that potion that gave him the equivalent of a long
Actually,
rest.
That's a good point. You don't need this.
You're long rested already.
He's still
Wrath-
sleeping due to the emotional exhaustion. But like it's
That's an
not for a
amazing
long
potion.
rest. If that
Yeah, no, you're
15.
fine.
it's beauty sleep.
You're fine.
Got the cucumbers on his eyes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm starting to lose.
Oh no, I'm losing you. Oh, there we go. Did you hear the beauty sleep joke?
Am I here? We good?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you hear
I
us?
did not. Sorry.
Oh, I said Charles is just doing it for beauty sleep.
That's fair.
He's got the
And
cucumbers
Wrath-
on his eyes.
Wrath, you're used to this kind of harsh conditions, and with a 15, you managed to avoid a point of exhaustion. So
Nice.
the group for this night is actually doing okay.
All right.
That's not saying much for Hold Strong and the Shield Regiment, but for the rest of you, you're good. Although they are also kind of used to this kind of thing. For this first day, I need someone to roll a d20 for me, please.
I'm not feeling lucky. Someone else do it.
I got it.
I would have Lisa do it.
20.
Ooh.
Oh. That was
Eight.
good.
Okay. The first day goes off without a hitch.
I would hope so with the number of people we've got.
And you are starting to realize that, you know, with a smaller group, you probably would have run into something. But with the amount of noise and the sheer size of this group, there is nothing that wants to get near.
All right.
Um,
Well, Castle, we have a lot of work to do.
so for the next 5 days,
Yeah.
who wants to roll the next d20? And just so you know, you are stopping each night for to camp,
Yeah.
because that is
I'll roll-
insane
I'll
to
roll the next
force a 5-day march.
I also have a lot of prep that I want to do between here and our arrival, on making the bombs and my
Right.
zombies. So the D20 for day 2 is 14.
Day 2, 14. Okay. Once again, day 2 goes without a hitch. Next day,
I'll take it.
somebody roll.
This is a D20.
Mm-hmm.
Just a straight d20.
10.
10.
See, middle. That's how it works.
Oh,
Especially of this march through
wait, Josh, we lost you for that. Right after you
through the
rolled.
same looking forest. You guys have done this trek a couple of times. but it's monotonous. The same types of trees, same sounding birds. It's a little boring. Okay, day 4.
I think Charles
I
can do
lose
it.
ya.
All right. So sorry. What kind of roll do I need to make?
D20.
Just straight D20.
Just a
Yep.
straight D20.
Okay.
Rolling
Is Charles,
random
by the way,
encounters.
during these days, is Charles getting any dreams?
Yeah.
As of right now, no.
Oh, dang.
Is Castle getting
That's a
any
10.
dreams?
No,
I'm
sorry,
kidding.
that's a 16. My bad.
Uh, 16, day 4 goes off without any issues. Nobody seems like Charles. You're sleeping, but you're not dreaming. There's no dreams that pervade your subconscious at this point. Castle, the same. I mean, you don't really dream to begin with when you go into your
Yeah.
trance-like state, but you haven't really gotten anything otherwise. Donko, Wrath, the same. Although Wrath, you are starting to dream of punching people, and
It's exhaustingly
are-
long punchless trip.
yeah, exactly.
Looking over at Charles, getting kind of tempted.
Charles, you see this glint in his eye and this wry smile as soon as he wakes up, because he had just had a dream where he was punching your face in. And then he woke up and it wasn't real. And then he wants to make it real.
I think I may be losing my mind.
Just go hit a tree over there.
Oh, but
Okay.
not this tree, if you don't mind. Delicate
Immediately,
work going
I
on
just
over here.
turn. While we're all marching, I'll just turn 90-degree angle straight into the forest. Start punching a tree.
Amazing.
I'll yell, "I'll catch up later, guys."
Okay. It helps
Fair
a little.
enough, fair enough.
It helps. It helps a little bit, but it's not as satisfying as it would be if you were punching a creature or a person. But it helps. Day 5. I need
Just for
a roll on day.
just for the sake of sakes.
5.
I'm gonna go ahead after I'm punching a tree. I'm gonna climb it and just look around with my eagle eye view.
Ooh,
See if
yeah,
I
you
can
can
spot
do
anything
that.
interesting.
Nice.
I totally forgot about that.
Just for funsies. If not, that's
Uh-oh.
okay.
I think we lost.
I think
Josh
we
for a
lost
bit.
Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, he died. Oh.
Rip.
He did.
Pardon.
You guys there?
Yep.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're good.
Hmm.
I'm trying to turn off anything that's not needed.
Necessary.
Stupid internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the internet's being dumb. Thing. Okay, sorry. Did someone roll for day 5?
I don't think anybody has
Oh,
it.
he said before he did that.
Oh, yeah.
Wrath.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Eagle
just
Eye.
What did you
saying,
want to do?
I wanted to climb to the tree, top of the tree that I was punching, and see if I could
Oh,
see anything with my
Okay,
eagle eye
make a
view.
perception check with advantage. Holy. Could you say it one more time, please?
Oh, my roll 20 just died. Gotta reload it.
Boy.
I'm still waiting.
This is okay. You're good. You know what? I'll just say with your eagle eye, you are able to see quite a ways into the distance, especially as the road takes you up and over these hills. You crest one hill, and you end up seeing in the distance, near the end of day 5, a couple of small plumes of smoke. Maybe 2-3 miles off to your west.
What direction are we headed in? West?
You're headed south. Well, like southwest, coming down from from that side.
Alright, I'll go ahead and get down and then let my team, I guess, the other sentinels know that there's an encampment off to the west of something.
Okay.
Would we know that's the estimate location of the Aarakocra? They're generally around there.
Give or take, yeah. You do recognize the area, especially Donko. You do see Mount Morwald looming to almost the direct west of you. And you do remember that this is the general area of where the Zalek druids have been camping. So it would make sense that this is probably them.
I have scouting spells, don't I? Which I not yet. Speak with animals, I think, lets me. Yeah, okay. At some point, I would have prepared to speak with animals just to confirm
Mm-hmm.
on our travels.
Okay. Just with
Just talking to the general birds and squirrels and.
Uh-oh. We got a dead Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Josh.
Ripperoni, pepperoni.
I'm really hating my internet right now. Maybe this will help.
Mine's doing
Rough, man.
well. I guess you're using a Wi-Fi adapter.
Yeah, I'm not directly plugged in anymore. Really
You
sucks.
should just hop in over here to my place. Just, you know. I don't know if you can hear me. That doesn't look like you can.
Just
Oh.
what?
Just hop over to my place.
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep your camera off?
Yeah, for right now.
Okay, I need to. Okay.
Sorry. Okay, we'll just continue on with this. If you guys can hear me, okay?
Yeah, I can. I just wanted to confirm with the birds and squirrels and whatnot that the Aarakocra are over there.
Oh, and you do get that there are. Yes, they are over there.
Okay.
The friends. You definitely specifically get one of the different birds saying that the friends are over there.
Okay. Okay. The big friend
And
birds.
Yeah, exactly. As you As the road kind of turns more south, you hear a flapping of wings, and you see a familiar Aarakocra visage flying towards you. Yaki is flying by himself in your direction, and he kind of lands next to you. It has been some time. It has been a long time. Well, maybe not that long, but it feels like it. How are you? How is everyone?
Oh, we're doing quite well. As you see, we've brought some significant reinforcements.
I can. We are going to be much appreciated. Give me a sec, guys. Hold on. Sorry.
What's that? Charles probably wakes up from a nap.
Oh, good,
Who's
good,
there? Are we
good
fighting?
afternoon, Charles. We've essentially made it.
Oh, thank goodness. All
I'll
right.
kind of perk up as soon as I hear the word fighting.
Oh man. Dun, dun, dun. I have no idea what the song is, but it is nice.
I feel like I recognize it.
Let me check what it is.
Probably from one of the various barbarian-based history TV shows.
Now playing
Warduna, Odal.
Warduna,
Oh, Odal.
Odal.
You've played these guys before.
Oh yeah.
I looked them up. That's why. No, Odal was a song. Warduna is the band. There we go. Yeah.
You've looked these guys up before?
Yeah. I thought like, oh, this is really neat, and then I looked it up. Yeah.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry for all of the.
It's fun.
Jeez, life.
You're good.
As you're traveling with Yaki back to the encampment, he starts inquiring about all your adventures up in the city and going. It's been, to be honest, a little boring here, but it's been good. Kayla and I have had a clutch of eggs, and she is actually
Oh.
tending them right now.
That's wonderful.
So we'll have some little ones running around. It will be kind of crazy.
That's fantastic. And from the sounds of it, I take it you haven't been bothered much by the bandits.
Oh, the bandits have left us alone, thank heavens.
That's
But
fortunate.
you know,
Wonder why.
Fortunate. Yes, well,
Maybe they're busy with.
They
They've been
will-
busy with other things for the past 3 weeks.
like, raiding.
well, let's hope so.
Well, it'll prove to be that mistake.
This is
but
true.
advantageous for us. By the way, I want to, just for story purposes, I want to point out I currently have all, because we've had enough days, I have all zombies prepared. So I'm being followed by an entourage of 4 corpses carrying living heads.
Okay.
how many?
And then
sp-
how
so-
many?
I
How
can
many
make
of the
9.
return descenders are you planning on making?
For those 5 days, Hopefully, I would have enough time to make all 18 return to senders that I have. I would have
Okay.
made the roping and everything and just prepared all the stuff on the carts, and then when we're not in motion at camp, is when we would have prepared them with
Okay.
the weights and stuff like that.
In that case, I want both. This is gonna be an interesting roll. I want Donko to make a wisdom check with your proficiency bonus with advantage, and I want Castle to make a tinkering check with advantage.
Thank goodness for that advantage, because one of those was a natural 1.
Mm.
All right, so
And
that
tell me what
was,
you have. Tell me what
plus
you guys
wisdom
both roll
bonus?
because I don't have roll 20 up anymore.
21.
21 for Donko.
Hmm.
Is Castle or Michael, you still there?
He's rolling. Also 21. Nice.
21 also?
Hmm.
Whoa. Okay. Over these last 5 days and nights, as you guys have been traveling in the cart, stopping and camping, you two have just been working your butts off. You manage to make 15 of the 18 that you have.
Okay. Okay.
And the only reason you only have 15 is because you tested the other 3 as you were traveling and just to tweak a few things.
Hmm.
And you managed to get it down pretty well. The weight is nice and balanced towards the jaw. The little the twig that you have just barely holding it up is snappable very quickly. And you feel confident as you guys have worked together on this that it functions fairly well. You also Castle also has added in a couple of different he's added in a couple of different hooks and things that that was able to modify it enough to be improved a little bit. And so together you feel very confident about this little grenade endeavor.
Hmm. We were also talking about making one other thing, Michael, if you wanted, or did you want to do that on this trip or on the next 2 days? Let's see.
Michael,
there?
are you there? You are muted if
Michael!
hello? Michael!
Snack? Snack!
Well, I can
Yeah,
give you the
sorry.
rundown.
Sorry.
Oh, there
I'm
we go,
here.
there we go.
Yeah. No, I've been listening.
Did you want to make the catapult during these days, or did you want to do it on the next 2 days towards the?
Do it in the next 2 days.
Okay.
Okay. You finally make your way into the Zalat camp. Lieutenant Holdstrong follows with you with the rest of the regiment, kind of staying at a distance. Not too far, but not far enough to where it doesn't seem like they are invading. You see the familiar tents and things that are set up. However, there are a few more permanent buildings now set up of wood and stone and mud. You see the pavilion that Shaman Seth normally is found at, and Yaki takes you directly to Seth. She looks up from her meditation. She gets a big smile on her face and goes, You would have done it. I
We
will
did.
not say that I doubted, but it still is nice to see. And she looks up at the army above It is nice to see a aid.
Yes. More will be coming as well. This is, as I sent in the message before, we had more, but there was a situation, and a lot of the guards had to stay behind because the city was attacked. So, not all the aid that we originally promised is with us, but this might do.
Let us hope this is enough.
And if they're not enough, and I show her one of the skulls, hopefully these are enough.
She looks confused,
They explode!
and then she looks worried.
Only when you throw them. No worries. No worries.
Do not throw them, please.
No, we
Here.
tested them far from here. No worries.
She then turns towards Charles. Is this safe?
I give it like a 79% safety rating.
For my standards, that's pretty good.
That doesn't help her.
Our very own castle helped design them, so I'm assuming they're well made. Everything he makes is pretty well made, so.
This is seemingly true.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
It's time to make a battle plan.
yes. Let us counsel. Let us plan. I cannot add as many as I would have originally hoped. There was only, well, Yaki and Kale, who volunteered to go with you, but now Kale is watching over their nest.
Well, I would have liked her aid. What she's doing is more important, especially now.
Can I interject real quick, Josh?
Of course.
Over the few days that we were traveling, I would like to think Charles has been thinking about, like, all of the steps he's made, all of the plans, and everything that's happened. And he's kind of ruminating on, like, all of the events and how they occurred. And he's trying to figure out how the Chosen One would have been able to keep on top of them
Spoken
so
one.
well. The Spoken One. I keep saying Chosen One. I don't know why. I guess it just rolls off the tongue better. But I was wondering if Charles could potentially make an intelligence check to see if he could know about any magical ways that the Spoken One could be keeping tabs on us so well.
And for this, it would be either an intelligence check or an arcana check.
Ooh, I'm proficient in Arcana.
Hey!
Oh, I clicked it. I don't know if it's gonna roll it. Maybe? Oh, it's prompting me. One sec. Wow! That's a 19 plus 5 for a total of 24. I'm gonna burn a talisman charge to add a d4 to that, just cause. Because I like high numbers. That's a 28 total.
Wow.
All right. Well, the 28. You have definitely heard of types of divination magic that can specifically target and keep tabs on an individual or individuals. Throughout your time at the university, there were a couple of different people that you had met that would scry on to be honest, on their fellow professors and people who of research, to maybe get a little edge on research, on the things that they were looking into, and you're not sure if that's what the spoken one is doing. But you do know that that magic is available to those who know it.
Would I know that druids could know this, potentially?
No, you haven't really met many druids
Okay.
other than Duncan and the Zolix.
Right, okay. And I guess I don't know about any way to ward against it.
At the moment, no.
Okay. Alright, that's all he's been doing. He's just been ruminating.
Okay. So,
Anyway, sorry.
To the battle room.
well, the battle room is right here.
Who's getting all these Discord messages? Is that Josh?
That's me. Sorry.
Okay.
Subby's talking about Conan something or other.
Okay.
So, for the sake of this, why don't you guys what plans
draw
or
the sketch.
ideas do you want to bring forth to the table?
Okay,
Well,
first and
I can
foremost, here's what we
definitely-
know.
What's that, Ref?
Can you guys see
I
it?
was gonna say I can definitely help the scout out if we want to plan something now.
True.
Here's something that we know.
Okay.
The largest building in the settlement is right here, at the top of the hill.
Okay.
Everything else around it is generally small structures, tents and things, nothing very prominent. Only this building and a few surrounding ones are of any decent construction. Immediately behind this hill, there is a cliff. Almost a steep cliff. Probably walkable, but in some places. But otherwise, right up against the hill. And behind that leads up to the mountain, as far as I'm aware. Otherwise, no main bodies of water, just trees. And again, little tiny buildings. My point is, stealthing in from below would not be ideal, as they have clear line of sight in all directions on the hill. An aerial assault from above could be what gives us the upper hand, if you will, because it's above, you know, the upper hand besides the low. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Lieutenant Holstrong looks at your drawing and you have some latent skill in drawing there, Donko.
Oh, thank you. I can copy things exactly as I see them.
Weird.
I am a robot.
Well, Holdstrawn, are there any known strategies that you know of for assault on a fortified location?
Oh, well, okay.
Did someone kill Groovy?
Nah, I guess it just died.
How rude.
Weird. Hold strong. Thanks for a sec. Well, the most effective against a fortified location is siege. But if we don't have the time or the means for a siege, the government is good at one thing and one thing only, and that is a head-on attack.
That is my thoughts
We
exactly.
have a few archers. We have mostly heavy infantry. Means of breaking enemy lines easily. This all also depends on how many we are thinking we're going to go against.
Well,
Their numbers might have been decreased from their attack,
From
and
their
now
side.
they're small raids into the city.
How many bandits can there really be?
well, last we know, there was only about 50-ish. But from the information we got, they've been kidnapping people from all over.
Hmm.
So they might have. This is worst case scenario. They're going to fight us with thralled civilians, and that is my greatest concern.
Hmm.
We can't tell, really, truly, who is a villain and a victim in this situation. But sometimes death is necessary. Now, here's my strategy that I was thinking of. Now, around the sides here of the hill, there are 4 stations. I would say we split the shield regiment in 2 on each side, and they make a frontal assault, very obvious, once they reach a point where they can be seen, to try and draw the attention of the Spoken One and his armies, while us and maybe a few additional folk for a strike team come in from behind the cliff face and assault where he's probably holding up. Or at the very least, the leader of this particular encampment.
I like that. So, one thing that we could do is maybe send 2 groups of 30 shield regiment in from the sides, and then we could come in from the top with a group of 15. And once we make it inside the main building, we could group together the shield regiment to almost make like a barricade, to maybe like barricade the door to the big building so that we'd have less civilian casualties. I mean, they wouldn't really
Like a
have to kill
shield
anybody
wall.
if they can work their
Yeah.
shields together to
That's a
barricade the
question
door.
I've been pondering. Is if we is the Spoken One a linchpin in all of this? Is he holding it all together, and if he dies, it all falls apart? That's my question. I don't know what kind of magic he would be using to enthrall civilians, but from what I understand, the glue that holds these bandits together is him, and if he dies,
Yes.
that's kind of that's pointless what they're doing at this point.
And that's where we come in. We will be the strike team that stealths in ahead of time and tries to take him out while he's distracted by the shield regiment. And when the shield regiment gets in, I like that idea of the shield wall. They can block off anyone who might come from outside the source. Any like scout camps that are dotted across. There are lots of buildings around. Just they're not very defensible by comparison.
Holtstrong chimes in at this point. Also, do remember that we will have, in theory, a group of druids and a group of clerics, and some
course.
of the
Yes.
Jurassic Guard that should be making their way down here. Hopefully, tomorrow, to be honest.
Yes. With their aid, we could do this. But there's the concern that for some reason, somehow, he always knows what we're doing.
Yes.
And I don't know how or why.
I've heard of a
But-
form of magical spying called scrying that he may or may
Oh.
not be using. I don't think
Scrying
we have
magic.
anything to prevent against it, but it's safe to assume that at any given moment of time he is listening to our very conversations.
What level is Scry? Scry level
I believe it's 5th level.
5th. As a druid in training, would I know more about Scry? Since I probably read up on it as a spell I'd eventually use.
Make either an Arcana or Intelligence check.
What is higher? Let's take a look-see.
It's probably the same.
I am actually proficient in Arcana. So it's a little higher.
Oh, look at you. Fancy pants.
Oh, that's a 16. So plus 5, so 21.
21.
Mhm.
At the mention of Scry, you go, hey, I know all about that.
Mhm.
What would you like to know about it?
Specifically, the countermeasures for Scry. If I
And maybe
in
if
Matt's
someone,
campaign, it's
if some druid can actually cast it here.
or that, yeah. I'll just read the Scry spell real quick, if that's okay.
Yep.
Okay. So it's got a save on it. So if he's been scrying on us, technically
Oh, that's
we
true.
would have just constantly been saving against it. Even if we don't know about it. But, you know, we can just
At the same
assume
time,
we failed the saves. Yeah.
Fun fact, the DM can roll for you.
Exactly, yeah. So I assume that has been part of this. So that we
Probably.
don't know we're being scryed on.
Yeah, exactly.
One thing we could do is just make more than one plan, like have two plans, and then have some kind of signal right before the attack.
Wait a minute. Blind sight lets me see things that are invisible, right?
Not like sensors.
Well, it's just an invisible thing.
Yeah.
It's an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. So if I have blind sight that sees invisible things, I can see it, right?
Possibly.
That's how I thought that's how blind sight works, right?
Michael, do you have access to second level spells? Oh my gosh, you do. Oh
Yeah,
my
I do.
gosh. Michael, you can no see invisibility.
And yeah,
And if you prepare see invisibility, how long does it last?
Oh.
See invis.
An hour.
An hour. So if you cast that and keep an eye out and looking around for a sensor that's obviously placed somewhere, we can know if we're being scryed on or not, and that hour is safe. That hour is safe. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
yeah, I can do that.
I'm assuming you don't have it prepared today. But you can, potentially, if we wanted to wait for the rest of the army, we could wait until tomorrow, you can prepare it for the next day, and then we can have a big war meeting where we discuss everything while
In full
you're
detail,
keeping an eye
keeping
out
plan.
for if we're being spied on.
That is very clever.
That sounds the
Yes.
most ideal to me.
Yes, we could do that.
I'll do it.
Scratch all this nonsense then.
Yes,
Never happened.
let's keep the strategic planning until the designated hour tomorrow.
Yes. What's more important is we know what we're assaulting. Today, I will send... I won't send spies per se, but I will commune with nature to gain more information about the encampment.
I like that.
So we have one day, then, until the remaining of the soldiers and guards arrive, to prepare our war plan, and to spy. Steve,
Yes.
do you know if anyone in this encampment is capable of scrying?
That I could probably scry tomorrow.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, frick.
Then that'll be part of our battle plan as well. We'll scry in on the location.
I mean, they used to live there, so they would
Yes,
be able
that's
to...
a place they'll know very well. Be able to tell if they've laid any traps that weren't there before.
Well,
But
I cannot.
most...
Let me see here.
Right, it can't be a place, it has to be a person, doesn't it?
No, you can choose a
Can be
location
placed.
you,
You
have
can choose a
seen
location?
before,
Oh,
just
wow.
not an object.
Oh,
So you can get a general idea of what's going on
okay.
at the location.
I
So we can do that to get some information. Most importantly, though, we need
can
to
give
know
that
if the
a try,
spoken one's
yes.
there. Did you, when they first raided the city, did anyone see the spoken one, or was it just bandits?
I have.
No one-
I do not know.
No one
do
like
not
made a
believe we-
speech or anything.
No, I do not believe we saw this Pokemon in this thing.
Then we can only hope he's there.
Mm.
Well, either way, The point of this endeavor was to reclaim the camp to begin with. And that's what we'll do.
Yes, if we can get rid of one of their
That's-
major locations, that's at least a small victory.
Yes. I am in agreement.
Okay. Old Strong looks at each of you and, well, let us plan on the morrow.
Indeed.
Dawn, we plan.
At dawn we-
Amazing.
And I think that is a good place to stop tonight, guys.
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
Sorry for the scattered
That's fine.
That's all right.
everything. And
I got to get my bombs done. That's
What experience did the
I am
party
nothing
get for
but
that
happy.
encounter that Charles totally wasn't there for, but like was there in spirit?
the entire party, because I hate splitting experience.
As do
because
I.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah, for the campaign I'm doing, I'm not even bothering. I'm just doing milestone.
Milestone leveling.
Yeah,
is the
leveling.
best.
I'm tempted to just switch to milestone, but at this point,
We're already pretty deep into the XP.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind switching to milestone if you wanted to, but
Well, we'll have to see. You each gain. You know what? With everything, each gain exactly 2,000.
so does that mean we're level 7?
7.
That is level 7.
Hey.
Y'all.
All right, I'm gonna roll a hit die.
Character Mancer level up.
Yep.
No, wait, I don't want to use that.
No, you don't want to use that.
Opt out. Shame.
Oh, I rolled an
Just do
8.
it automatically. Woo.
All
I
right.
think that's the first time someone's rolled a max
Yeah.
die though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
crazy.
I'm not rolling digitally for this one.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever even rolled half.
Oh my gosh. I'm
What is
so
it?
sorry.
D12 plus.
Okay.
D12 plus
Actually,
your con mod.
4 plus con.
Reroll
Yikes.
once.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, reroll ones if.
Let's start.
Oh,
Oh, 12.
look at that.
Look at that!
1, 15.
So it's for me, it's just
Miracle.
my D8, right?
It is a Christmas
sounds right.
miracle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, are you there?
Ooh, this means a couple things for me.
I think Michael's gone. Eh?
Yeah,
Oh, there he is.
Hey,
yeah, yeah.
So I don't know if you heard, but we leveled. You guys leveled up.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay.
Okay.
5th level. Proficiency bonus went up by 1.
Yep.
At 5th level.
Oh, wait. No. Why am I looking at 5th level? 7th level. There we go.
Yeah, we're at 7.
So, no, it's still there. I get
Yep. +3.
no change to anything. Oh, this is a crap.
I get a
my
4th level
plus
spell.
1 4th level spell. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream, by the way.
Go for it.